It's okay, she's already gone to work. Fresh coffee going?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Oh, can't give her away, oh well.
Sorry, Claire, it can't be easy for you being stuck in the middle of all this. It kills me seeing Libby hurting so much knowing it's all my fault.
It's probably the right decision, though. I mean, it's tough enough being you right now without having to factor somebody else into the equation, right?
Yeah, but she doesn't know that. I just wish we could get beyond this and get back to being friends.
It'll happen eventually.
Yeah, not if she keeps bolting every time she sees me. I just wish I knew what was going on inside her head.
Well, I could talk to her. I mean, I can't guarantee that she'll open up, but it's worth a try, I guess.
You'd do that?
Sure, why not?
You are a sweetheart, Claire Solomon.
That is a total tragedy.
You're not kidding.
Why wear boob tubes when you have no boobs? Obviously people agree with me. 20 minutes and I've had heaps of replies. Check it out.
Oh, that is so wrong.
Oversized sunglasses, cleverly disguised vacant stare, and come with discreet over-the-shoulder glasses case.
Nice.
This rocks. It's cool having stuff to work off.
See, isn't this way better than all that earnest crap with Angus and Scarlett?
I guess. I'll win more friends, I suppose.
And speaking of which, you got a message from High Roller.
This is to the chick all in blue. Give your baby sister her jeans back. You bring new meaning to the term hanging out at the mall.
Here they are, just in time for a snack.
Oh, yes, please. And then I will disappear with my book. You wore me out, Buster.
What are you reading?
A book on Jimi Hendrix.
Huh?
I know, not exactly my generation, but Dad has the best collection of music biographies. I'm working my way through them.
So you're keen on reading?
And writing. Last year I won a prize for excellence in English. And the year before that. And the year before that.
You must have put in a lot of study.
Don't tell anyone, but it's kind of my thing. Guess I inherited the Warner Spotty gene.
Well, you see, only the best Warners get that gene.
Yeah, pity Dad missed out. I practically have to chain him to the keyboard. God knows how he managed 3 books. Have I got the Swatty gene?
That, young Harry, remains to be seen.
It was the most unsexy thing in the world. There I am trying to pretend I'm not terrified he's going to keel over. He's trying to convince himself he can still do it, even though it's clear he can't. I think he was actually relieved when I killed the mood.
Should you even be going there? I thought he was on complete bed rest.
Oh, he is. Didn't stop him from issuing an ultimatum, though. Put out or get out.
See, what kind of behaviour is that?
Middle-aged male who's just had a heart attack behaviour. See, their bodies give out, but it's their egos that suffer the long-term damage. It's like he's trying to prove to the world he's still a man.
Oh, well, that's crazy. He's deliberately putting himself at risk.
Tonight will do that to you. If you could just be patient and accept the fact we can have a functioning relationship without sex for a while.
Well, just give him some time, hun. He'll come around.
That or we'll go belly up. Right now, we're swinging towards the latter.
And despite what other people may say, I'm a firm believer that paths are ideal for any occasion. Anyway, back to the recipe. We've beaten our egg whites. Now, by gently folding the caster sugar into the egg whites, like so, you can be sure your pav will be the fluffiest, smoothest
For the love of God, spare me.
Ready?
You know, this is surprisingly entertaining.
What is?
Sophie's latest blog. See the girl with the tie? Fashion crime in the 80s, fashion crime now. Take her downtown and book her!
I don't know what's worse, the stuff Sophie's writing or the fact that you're so into it. Not so long ago she was dressing like that.
Oh, come on, at least our girl does it with style.
It still doesn't give her the right to comment on other people. These are local kids with feelings and parents.
Oh, come on, she has talent and she's developing skills that will help her in any number of professions, from fashion to PR, hell, even politics.
Skills like identifying your target's weak spots and sticking the knife in.
I don't know if you've noticed, Justine, but that's the way of the world.
I'd like my daughter to aspire to something more.
Oh, come on, it's harmless. At least she's having fun. At least she's enjoying herself. Righto, where are you taking me for lunch?
It doesn't make sense. Firstly, boys are 3 to 4 times more likely to be diagnosed with ADHD than girls. And diagnosis is usually around 4 to 5 years old, not 12.
Well, maybe she just slipped through the net.
No, it's America. You know, Tuesday was probably having some perfectly normal adolescent wig out and they solved it by shoving drugs down her throat.
Chris.
I've worked in California. I've seen it.
Your brother is an expert on parenting. Do you really think he's going to let that happen to his own daughter?
Truthfully, I don't know what to think anymore.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Like a completely dejected loser. Join me at your parents.
Been talking to Kieran. He's really worried about you.
Oh, funny he can't bring himself to tell me.
Well, you run away every time you see him. You're not exactly giving him the chance.
Well, what's the point? It's not like he's going to say he wants me back, is it? Right. So, then it's final.
Well, maybe you guys could work at being friends. I think Kieran would really like that.
Oh, okay. Yep. I get it.
Get what?
Kieran cries on your shoulder. You play counsellor and tell him that breaking up was the best thing.
That's ridiculous.
No. What's ridiculous is that I even trusted you in the first place. You probably gave him the idea to ditch me so that you could get your claws into him.
Libby, I am trying to be your friend. I'm not trying to steal him away.
You wanted him from the first moment you set eyes on him. So go on, Claire. Why don't you take him? He's all yours.
Well, if that's what you want, Libby, then maybe I will.
How soon can you get here?
Lead looks okay. No ischemic changes, which is good. How's the pain in your arm?
Oh, it hurts a bit when I move it.
It's probably just muscle strain. You're very lucky. 1 week post-MI and vacuuming. And what the hell were you thinking, Craig? You know better than that.
You go, girl. You won't listen to me.
I don't understand why it'd compromise your recovery like that. That kind of physical exertion could kill you. Nice thing to tell your kids. You practically took your own life.
Yeah, okay, that's enough. Thank you. Sorry for wasting your time.
You didn't. You're my friend. I want to see you get better.
Bloody punch you right now.
Maybe not a good idea.
It's not going to be forever, you know. The sooner you let yourself heal, the sooner you will heal. And I'm happy to be there for you and support you. But if you ever bully me or dangle our relationship in front of my nose again, I'm gone.
More perfect. She gets him when he's weak and vulnerable, and then she snares him. The miserable little...
Do you know how mental you're sounding?
What?
I thought you dealt with all this jealous crap. Okay, Lib, I had to watch Alice get her hooks into Mark at home and at work, and it hurt like hell. But you know what? There was nothing I could do about it. If Kieran doesn't want to be with you, Lib, you can't change that. You can't control people. Claire's a good friend. I mean, do you really want to lose her?
I just want him back.
So, you've made my day. I was beginning to think the Warner Brothers were retired as a double act. So, what are we drinking?
I wanted to talk about Tuesday.
What about?
I've spoken to a friend who's an excellent pediatrician. She'll gladly give a second opinion on this ADHD business.
She's already seen the best doctor in California.
Methylphenidate is a very strong drug. You know there are side effects. Some of them don't go away when you stop taking it.
Chris, listen to yourself. You're a pompous, superior old windbag. Yet how dare you presume to know what's best for my child? You know, instead of judging me and my daughter, why don't you pay a little more attention to your own family?
Guess what?
You won a Pulitzer Prize.
Better. I've just had my first overseas Ashley victim from Madrid.
Great. Ridiculing people on a global scale now.
I am truly impressed, daughter. You know, I think you're a chip off the old block. I might have to hire you to do my PR work.
Don't get all grumpy. It's not just other people being hassled. Someone posted a photo of me and I'm not offended.
I couldn't resist. You in a puffball skirt? Total cry for help.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
Not everyone is as thick-skinned as you, Sophie, and not everyone shares your sense of humour. Teenage girls have enough to contend with without personal attacks on the way they look. If you're going to strike at people's weaknesses, be prepared for them to retaliate. My advice? Tone it down.
No one ever achieves social change by toning it down. I'm encouraging people to be individuals, and I'm having fun at the same time. Not so long ago, you were hassling me about how down in the dumps I was.
Absolutely. We shouldn't criticise Sophie now that she is her old self again, Justin.
There are far better ways she could use her time and energy.
Dad? Hunter? Looks as though you're outnumbered, doesn't it?
You ready for a glass of wine?
Just make it half a glass, eh?
A whole glass ain't going to kill you.
After today, I would prefer not to tempt fate.
Well, one more for me then, I guess.
From now on, I am playing by the rules. I will not move from this sofa unless otherwise instructed.
That's not all Nurse Ratched, you know. Alice, the girlfriend, is here too.
Yes, but if it wasn't for Nurse Alice setting me straight, I wouldn't be here with my half glass of wine watching Gangster Dog 2, would I? Thank you. I realise now that I do need to slow down and I do need looking after. So bring on the fat-free food, the early nights and the celibacy. If you can do it, I can too.
You bet.
You sure that's what you want?
Of course it is.
Tony's upstairs resting, Harry's watching a movie in his room, and Dad won't be in for dinner.
Right.
Some meeting with a publishing rep about his book signing tomorrow.
Dinner for 4 then. Let's get the show on the road.
If you can find a bit of space to work in. What a slob. Guy always dumps his stuff everywhere.
Something your grandmother hoped that he would one day grow out of.
You check out the fridge. I'll put his flaky herbal remedies where we don't have to see them.
Except for the methylphenidate, they're yours, right? Your ADHD meds, won't you need them?
Of course I will. Duh.
You can talk to me about it if you want. I might be able to help with some of the concentrating stuff.
I'm kind of embarrassed about it.
I guess that's why you haven't taken them around us.
Like I said, I get embarrassed. Look, I have to go. Friends to email and stuff.
Tuesday.
Whether it's dancing, juggling or playing the barrow, you're sure to be entertained as the All-Ireland Talent Show returns. Hosted by Gróna Shoiga. It's on this Sunday at 6:30 here on RTE1.